Hi everybody, and welcome to Guitar World Magazine's Gear Review of the Month. And this month we're reviewing Marshall's Vintage Modern Amp. It's a 412 cab with a 100 watt amp on top. And I'll let the guitarist Matt show you what it can do.
I'm playing through a Mexican-made Strat, Fender Strat. It's got the 60s vintage pickups in it. It's going straight in through the cab, so you're not hearing any effects or any equalizers or anything. It's a single channel amp, so it doesn't have the ability to switch between two. It does have the ability to go between low and high end. In the first part of this, we're going to be using the clean side of the amp so you can get adjusted to that.
Before you play, what are all these buttons over here? Can you explain them?
Sure, I'd be happy to explain. Alright, first off, starting with this end of the amp, you have your main power button and your standby switches, standard to any tube amp.
Okay.
You have your reverb switch, which just controls the amount of reverb you have. You have your master volume, which obviously controls the volume. You have the presence, which is your overall detail in the guitar. It's kind of like a drive channel. You have your bass, middle, and treb, which is your standard equalizer section. Then you have the dynamic range channel here, which it's on the low channel now, but you could switch it to the high gain channel.
What does that do?
It switches between the guitar's different sounds. Low channel is the clean channel, and high channel is the high gain AC/DC type metal stuff. Then it has the mid boost section, which you're adding another power amp into the section of the amplifier to make it give it an extra boost. And then it has preamp volumes, which there's a detail and a body section, and the detail controls the bright end of it, and the body controls the deep end of it. So you can have the option to switch between the two of them to get it custom set to the way you like.
Now that we have explained what the amp does, let's hear some clean settings.
Sure. And that's the clean sound.
That was a nice clean tone, but aren't Marshalls meant for their overdriven tones?
Yes, it is!
Let's go ahead and check out that overdriven channel.
Let's rock. Thanks for tuning in to check out our review of the Marshall Vintage Modern.
That was a nice clean tone. That was a nice clean tone, but wasn't the...